there's two really interesting points there for me. One is this desire for growth and how, up until the end of residency, there's a clear path for growth, right? It's a very linear path. But then once you become an attending, there is no clear path for growth. And if you seek that, like, you kind of have to figure it out yourself, right? And then the other point that was interesting you raised, or you alluded to it, is the academic faculty that we're exposed to early in our careers. Most of them know very little about the business side, right? They're not involved in like health tech. They're not involved in venture. They're not involved in health plan. Like, they just don't know this stuff, right? So you kind of have to.
If anything, they look down upon it sometimes. Yeah. Depends on the institution you're in, right? Like.
Well, I think it depends on the institution, and I also think they know what they know, right? So, and I think in terms of growth, I think this is a reason that when I talk to residents, I always tell them not to specialize, which is my personal take on it for internal medicine. I'm like, unless you absolutely love an organ, don't do it. Like, if you love the heart and you can't live without it, by all means, become a cardiologist. But if you want to become a cardiologist because you think your salary is going to be a little bit better, because you'll have more prestige, because you think the diseases are going to be more interesting, like, just do internal medicine.
Yeah.
Finish your 3 years and be done with it. That's what I tell people all the time. And I think part of the reason people do fellowships is because we're, as medical students, we're really good at the next 4 years, right? We're like, college, pre-med, I'm going to go to medical school. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And fellowship ends up being the next thing. And academic medicine also always ends up, to me, seems like kind of the natural choice, because everyone is doing academic medicine. And I actually think, my parents are not doctors, but I think people whose parents are doctors have sort of an advantage, because they probably have a few more career choices. But I was the first doctor in my family. So for me, it was very much, these are the only doctors I know. Like, I don't know what else they do. And also for me, and I'll be honest about this, as I was finishing residency, the idea of starting my own practice was incredibly intimidating. And I did not think that I could do it. And I know you have later on a question about regrets. I don't know if I should have started my own practice or not, but I wish I wasn't that intimidated about it. And I wish I had some better role models for it, because I think there's a lot to be said about working for yourself, or like owning yourself. And it wouldn't have been that hard. Now I could see that I could have done it if I really wanted to, but at the moment it really seemed something that was going to be like way too difficult. And I didn't even know that many people in like a private practice or what that path would look like. I just knew academic doctors.